Stop guessing your pool chemistry and start dialing it in like a pro. These are the 7 best test kits that actually keep water clear, equipment protected, and swimmers safe. By the end of this video, you'll know which quick strips are worth it, which liquid kits provide lab-level precision, and which digital meters remove the color guesswork entirely. And you'll see where each shines for chlorine, pH, alkalinity, hardness, CYA, salt, and more. 7. Dr. Tim Wang Pool Test Strips. These strips are a simple 4-in-1 strip covering pH, free chlorine or bromine, total alkalinity, and cyanuric acid, so you're getting the core daily checks in one quick dip and read. In practice, the color blocks are clear enough to interpret under good lighting, and results come in under 30 seconds, which is great for a fast go-no-go check before a swim. Using these for a week, the speed is the appeal. 1 second dip, wait, match the pad colors to the label, and you have a baseline on sanitizer, balance, and stabilizer without breaking out droppers and vials. For casual hot tub owners or small above-ground pools, the convenience outweighs the marginal precision trade-offs when the goal is simply keeping within safe ranges. However, being 4-in-1, these strips don't capture calcium hardness, which matters for vinyl longevity and equipment protection. And color-matching strips can drift a tone depending on ambient light or user perception when near the border between 2 shades. If your pool swings quickly after storms or parties, a limited resolution on chlorine can make dosing less exact versus a titration drop test. The bottle format travels easily in a maintenance caddy, and the pads resist obvious bleeding if you follow the dip and hold horizontally best practice to avoid cross-contamination between pads. But you still need to be consistent about timing to avoid overdeveloping colors. As an entry point, they're inexpensive, quick, and good enough for routine checks, especially when paired with a monthly drop test for calibration. 6. EASYTEST 7-way Pool Test Strips. EASYTEST strips expand coverage to 7 parameters: free chlorine, total chlorine, bromine, pH, total alkalinity, cyanuric acid, and total hardness, which is a noticeably broader view of water balance than basic 4-way strips. The big upside here is adding total hardness and total chlorine, so you can spot when hardness is creeping towards scaling risk and when combined chlorine might be building up after heavy use. In trials, the workflow is fast. Dip for 1 second, hold flat for about 15 seconds, then match to the color chart on the bottle. And the pads are designed with no-bleed paper to keep each reagent read distinct for clearer interpretation. For hot tubs, spas, and small pools, having hardness and total chlorine on a strip is convenient for weekly balance checks without liquid droppers. That said, like all color-match strips, these can be sensitive to light and timing. Lingering too long can deepen colors and lead to over-read results. And users with color vision differences may prefer a digital or titration method for critical dosing. The printed charts pack many colors tightly, and borderline shades can feel subjective when you're deciding between, say, 40 versus 50 ppm on CYA or the midpoint on alkalinity. The 150 strip count is good value for frequent testers, especially if you're maintaining a spa plus a pool, and the multi-parameter breadth makes it a solid 1 bottle. Maintenance option for weekly routines. 5. Lupo 3-in-1 Pool Test Kit. The Lupo Liquid Test Kit steps up accuracy over strips for the basics: total chlorine, total bromine, and pH, using traditional reagents with a visual comparator block. The case includes the comparator, reagents, and instructions in a compact setup, which makes it easy to carry to the pool edge and run quick checks without hunting for pieces. Compared with strips, liquid reagents give more consistent, repeatable reads when you follow drop counts and fill lines precisely, reducing the "is this color A or B" uncertainty. For many residential setups using tabs or bromine, that consistency helps you tune sanitizer residuals, especially in bright sun, where strip pads can be hard to discern. This kit remains a basic chemistry tool, no alkalinity, hardness, or CYA, so it's best as a daily or midweek test paired with a fuller kit monthly. But as a quick read for the core vitals, it does its job reliably. Users who value a simple, durable kit will appreciate the sturdy case and straightforward workflow of fill, drops, cap, and compare. The pH range and clarity in the comparator window are adequate for daily adjustments with acid or soda ash, and total chlorine gives you a clear sense of whether to shock after heavy bather loads. In hot tubs, the bromine scale helps you stay within comfort and disinfection targets without guessing. If you like the tactile certainty of drop tests, but don't need the full lab panel every time, Lupo's 3-in-1 is a dependable, fast, and focused tool for sanitizer and pH. 4. Poolmaster 2260. The Poolmaster kit, a long-standing favorite for residential owners who want broader balance control without going fully pro. It tests free and combined chlorine via an OTO process, bromine, pH, acid demand, and total alkalinity, giving you practical levers for day-to-day clarity and comfort. The kit arrives in a rigid blue case with clearly labeled 1 ounce and 0.5 ounce reagents, a round clear-view test block, and front-back color readouts. In real use, the 2-step chlorine read is helpful. Compare immediately for free chlorine. Then again at 1 to 2 minutes for combined chlorine to decide if superchlorination is needed, which is a more actionable workflow than a single sanitizer number. The pH scale runs 6.8 to 8.2, and with acid demand, you can estimate adjustment rather than dose blindly, while total alkalinity helps lock in pH stability. The instruction booklet is thorough, and the reagent lineup is standardized. Number 1, chlorine, bromine, indicator. Number 2, phenol red, specific to this kit. Number 3, acid demand, alkalinity, with number 4, neutralizer, and number 5, alkalinity, making restocking straightforward and consistent. The comparator's distinct color chips make matching easier than many generic blocks, and the round vials reduce visual distortion. This kit doesn't include calcium hardness or cyanuric acid, so it won't answer scaling or stabilizer questions directly. Many owners supplement with a periodic hardness CYA test or a store analysis to close that gap. Still, for weekly maintenance, it gives the right knobs to turn: sanitizer quality, pH comfort, and alkalinity stability. 3. ORAPXI Pool Tester, Digital 5-in-1 Salt Meter. The ORAPXI Digital Saltwater Tester brings instrumentation to backyard care with a 5-in-1 meter that reads salinity, specific gravity, TDS, conductivity, and temperature, which is gold for salt pools and anyone wanting hard numbers instead of color swatches. It displays precise ppm or ppt salt values and specific gravity readings in real time, so you can align levels with your chlorinator's sweet spot, typically around 3,000 to 3,500 ppm. Using this meter is straightforward. Power on, select the salt mode, immerse the probe, and watch the display settle on a numeric result. Switching units between ppm, TPT, micro SCM, and SG takes seconds and helps cross-check pool equipment guidance. The temperature readout also gives a sanity check on water conditions that can affect sensor response and chlorinator efficiency. For new salt pool owners, having a direct salt number reduces guesswork when adding bags of salt and helps verify the chlorinator's low salt or good status lights with an objective measurement. It's equally useful for troubleshooting. If the cell reads low but the meter reads normal, you know to inspect the cell or flow rather than dumping more salt. While it doesn't test chlorine, pH, alkalinity, or CYA, pairing this digital salt meter with a liquid kit gives a complete picture. Digital precision on salinity and titration accuracy on sanitizer and balance. The build is portable, with a protective cap and simple interface, making it a grab-and-go companion for weekly checks. 2. Taylor K2005. This comprehensive residential prosumer kit, covering chlorine via DPD color matching, pH, total alkalinity, calcium hardness, cyanuric acid, and acid-base demand, essentially the full balance board many stores use. Taylor's chemistry is renowned for reliability, and the kit design with clear comparators and precise droppers translates into consistent, reproducible results when procedures are followed. The DPD method gives you a clear pink intensity tied to free chlorine, then total chlorine, but it does rely on color matching, which can be influenced by lighting and can bleach at higher chlorine levels. Within normal daily ranges, though, it's fast and effective. The rest of the panel, EASYTEST, lets you manage scaling risk, liner protection, and stabilizer alignment with your sun exposure and chlorination method. What elevates the K2005 is its breadth and the inclusion of acid-base demand tests, which help estimate how much acid or soda ash is needed rather than trial and error dosing, saving time and chemicals. For many owners upgrading from strips, this kit is the turning point where water becomes consistently clearer, softer feeling, and cheaper to maintain because every adjustment is data-driven. There is a ceiling. DPD color matching becomes unreliable above around 5 ppm as colors can bleach or plateau, which matters when shocking or troubleshooting algae. In those cases, a FAS DPD method is superior for precision. A common workaround is pairing the K2005 with Taylor's standalone FAS DPD chlorine test so you keep the K2005's breadth and gain high-range accuracy. Taylor K2006. The Taylor takes the crown thanks to its FAS DPD chlorine titration method, which replaces subjective color matching with a drop count to a clear endpoint for both free and combined chlorine, yielding precise numbers across low and high ranges. This single upgrade resolves the biggest pain point in pool testing: accuracy during shocking, heavy bather loads, or problem solving, without sacrificing the full balance panel. The workflow is elegant. Add powder to turn the sample pink, then add titrant drop by drop until it turns clear. Multiply drops by a factor to get exact peak EM, and repeat to measure combined chlorine, which guides whether you need breakpoint chlorination. The rest of the kit mirrors the K2005 strength, pH, TA, CH, CYA, acid-base demand, so you control comfort, scaling, and stabilizer with the same trusted Taylor reagents. In side-by-side comparisons, the K2006 gives confidence when the pool is under stress, post-storm, after big parties, or during algae cleanup, because you can verify high chlorine levels precisely without bleaching or ambiguity. That precision translates into optimized chemical use, fewer repeats of shock, and faster return to crystal clarity, which is where cost savings and time savings add up across a season. Reagents are broadly available, and the kit is built to last. Storing bottles cool and replacing annually keeps accuracy tight, and Taylor's instructions are among the clearest for home users stepping into pro-grade testing. If you maintain a salt pool, pair this with a digital salinity meter like the ORAPXI for complete control. Both coexist perfectly in a maintenance caddy. Outro and next steps. Choose based on how you test. If you want the fastest snapshot, EASYTEST's 7-way strips are broad and convenient. If you want reliable weekly balance control, Poolmaster 22260 is a classic. For salt pools, add the ORAPXI meter to nail salinity. And if you want pro-level accuracy at home, the Taylor K2006 is the endgame. Test consistently, log results, and adjust with intent. Your pool will look better, feel better, and protect your equipment all season.